says he thinks he'd like to marry into money. He just needs to find a rich girl without class. Becky says, I remember when you were the nicest guy in town, but now you're sinking to the bottom with the rest. And John and Jean just can't agree on how the town should mend the seams on a budget that keeps getting out of hand. Mary stands behind the grill, she nods her head, she knows the drill. The only news she hears is secondhand. Day after day, she thanks God it stays the same. Did you hear? Do you know? Well, I don't know for sure. It's just something that I overheard from Pat and Carolina. Everything you'd ever want to know at the Northway Diner. Old man Felch is getting ill. Someone saw his final will, and that good-for-nothing son is out of luck. The house farm, the old woodshed, vacation house in Hilton Head is going to that mistress in New York. It's supposed to snow a foot today, the same thing they said yesterday. The ski resorts are gonna lose their shirt. Local politicians say that better days are on the way. We'll tell that to the people out of work.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Everybody sing! Everybody sing!
Send your mama straight up to the stove. Tell that bitch to bring home a Faco.
DD214 Network podcast is for mature audiences only. Any videos, music, or entertainment not originating from DD214 Network is used and covered under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, also known as fair use. Opinions expressed are our own and do not represent any DoD or U.S. government entities as a whole. This podcast is for entertainment purposes only. Viewer and listener discretion is advised. You are no longer alone now, because we have you.
Good evening, everybody. We finally fucking made it. Welcome to the DD214 Network podcast, hosted by John Clean Sanchez, Jay, the number one cocksmith, and myself, Joe Tex Squillini. Y'all better look the fuck out today. Our crayons are sharp, the box is full, our bottle of glue is topped off, and our helmets are on tight, baby. We're about to rism with the tism. Welcome into episode
Joe, good job.
242. New year, same fuck boys. Let's get this going.
Oh, no, I ran out of water.
Yeah. First show of the year, huh? First show of the year.
Yes, it is, and it's a cold one too.
Is it
cold
is it
late,
as
30 cents
ice?
short?
Is it really? Is it cold out there?
Dude, it's fucking freezing out here.
Really? Like
Freezing.
it's unseasonably warm here. So, and it doesn't look like it's gonna be getting cold for like the next like week and a half, 2 weeks at least.
What are you at in the 60s, 70s already?
No, but it was in the 50s today. Like I wore a t-shirt. I had to get a haircut today, and I wore a t-shirt outside. I was fine.
That's crazy.
Like that's it in early January.
It got
So
the high today here was 45. So
yeah, that's a little. That would be like long sleeve t-shirt, maybe a hoodie. If there's wind, I'll wear a hoodie. You know what I mean? But that's like it.
Well, I mean,
it should be probably about 10 degrees cooler. Like it should be about what it is where you are, Joe, here right now. And
I mean, I've got sweatpants on, and when the wife got home from work, I had to go run to the store because the kid, when she was with her mom for Christmas, lost her toothbrush and forgot to tell us when we went grocery shopping yesterday. Mm-hmm. So I had to go run back out to the store to go get her a toothbrush, and I was just long sleeve shirt. I changed the shirt after I got home to just a regular tee, but long sleeve fucking ran out there because it's not that fucking cold. Like, I mean, I'm long sleeve shirt and freaking, I can't show it on camera, but I'm wearing fucking Birkenstocks, which are a fucking sandal.
Okay, yeah.
With fucking socks on. And I ran fucking Walmart real quick, grabbed a toothbrush and fucking rolled out. I was like, I'm not putting like real fucking going out clothes on for this.
45 degrees. It's a little chilly, but it's not overly cold. Again, unless there's wind involved. If it's just 45 and cold, that's real 40. It's not
mid 40s is like my cutoff, you know.
Basically, that's basically what it is. That's like
it's like
I have the heat on in the house. I have the heat on in the house set to 70. Mm-hmm. The wife gets home. She tries to turn it up to 72. I'm like, we've got the electric fireplace in the fucking living room. Turn that bitch on if you're going to do that, because I've got to go do the podcast. And no, we don't need it at 72.
That's actually what I keep my house at. Is all year round is 72. Like, no lie. Just saying. Like when it's summertime and the AC kicks on, it's AC at 72, and then when the heat kicks on in the wintertime, it's heat 72.
See, for me, it's 65 during the summertime.
Oh, I don't fuck with all that. I keep it right.
And then 70 during the winter.
Okay. Everybody's got their own what do you call it, preferences, right?
Yes, we do.
I'm the fat guy of the podcast. I have a little bit extra
insulation. You don't need it to be all warm and shit.
So I don't need it to. Yeah, I'm the person where, can you put extra layers on? If the answer is yes, then do so. You don't need to touch the thermostat. Can you take clothes off? If yes, then do so. You don't need to touch the thermostat.
It's your house, dude. It's your house, man. The thermostat is like that. That's a sacred like man thing. You know what I mean? Like you're like you can feel it when somebody like touches the thermostat. Like like there's been days where
there's a person that you're one of two people. You're the person that touches the thermostat or the one that watches it get touched.
Mm-hmm. Well, there was a day.
Thank you.
2 or 3 days ago, I had a guy come look. I'm having a guy come getting ready to service, like perform maintenance basically on my heater. He came to look at it, and after he left, we didn't put the bottom part of it on, and that has like a pressure switch which turns the heater on. And it was like, I don't know, maybe like hour and a half after he left, and I felt like the temperature dropped in my house, and I was like, wait a minute, like temperature dropped, and right. I was like, and the heater's not coming on. Like, what the fuck's going on? And then I went down, like restuck it in the thing, and then you push it in, and it hits that pressure switch. And as soon as I put it in the right way, the fucking thing kicked on. And I was
just heard it go click. Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, I'm happy that I have my house might be a little bit older. Like it's going to turn 75 this year, but it's fucking gas. And I like having a gas stove. I like having a gas heater. It's really not that bad. It's really like it's nice.
Yeah.
It's nice.
It's the American way.
Just saying, bro. Just saying.
If we were to buy this house we're renting, because we're on natural gas for our hot water and our heat pump for the heat, but the stove is full electric. If we were to buy this house, I'd convert the stove to a gas because A, it cooks a hell of a lot better.
Oh, God, yes. God, yes.
It cooks a hell of a lot better. And C, it cooks a hell of a lot better. And I'd save a little bit more on my electric bill every month.
Yeah, that's like I basically, and the only time the gas bill really goes up during the year is in the wintertime. That's like basically like 7,
us,
maybe like 7-8 months of the year, like I don't pay.
Yeah.
Like I pay like $20 or $30 for gas, if that.
for
You know what I mean?
us, it's so because again during the warmer months, the only thing running the gas is the hot water. Our
Right.
gas bill never got above $10
That's
all summer.
I think there's been a couple
And
months.
now it's like $40 a month with the heat running. So it went up, $30 with the heat running, but our electric bill also dropped $60 with the AC being off.
Right. That's
So
there's been a couple months where my bill has gone into the negatives because of whatever local shit, whatever the fuck, and like I'll go to pay my bill, I'll go to pay my monthly bill,
you have credit on that shit.
and it says your current balance is $0.00, and I'm like, fucking okay, all right, whatever. Like it's like rob along until next month, basically.
Yeah. Well, anyways, how was you boys' weeks?
Really good, really tame.
I noticed like last 6 months or so, all three of us have been getting kind of fucking tame. Like we're all kind of like just meandering.
Well, if you want me to untame it a little bit, I've been pushing my brain a little bit.
Okay.
Let me show you. No, I showed you my Eiffel Tower a couple days ago.
Oh, is that what you posted on Facebook?
No, I didn't post the Eiffel Tower, but this. Just messing around with the little digital painting and stuff
Doing art.
Yeah,
Like that.
I've always been into like graffiti style art, so that's where I'm going with it.
In the industry, we call that street art.
Yeah, exactly. I grew up on it, so I that's the vibe I was trying to go for. I don't know what it is. I just know that it's something, but I'm proud of it.
Yeah, I liked it. That looks good to me.
And then I've got myself a few new comic books digitally, which I'm very happy to have checked out. Well, I found 2 of them. I'm reading one of them. I haven't started reading the other one yet, but the one I have not started reading. It's called the Rockefellers.
Okay.
And it's about this family in the 25th century who live in a utopia.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone is distant from each other because of technology and stuff. So something happens and they get sent back in time to 2025 to do stuff. So I haven't read that story yet, but I know that's like the synopsis of it.
The concept is certainly interesting. Like going from a utopia to like whatever this shit show is right now. Like that would be a fucking a hellscape probably for somebody that comes out of a utopia.
Yeah, well, let me blow your mind about the other comic book I'm reading. It's called Undiscovered Country.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm going to get this part out the way because I know there's going to be some jokes about it, but funny enough, it has nothing to do with that.
Okay.
So it's about the United States, and the United States pretty much shuts itself down from the rest of the world.
Okay, like isolates itself.
Yeah, so they build these towering walls like the size of skyscrapers around the country due to rising coast levels. And once they build these walls, go ahead, make your jokes. It's okay. I know. But once the walls were built,
I just want to know who paid for it. Just want to know who the fuck paid for it.
I haven't gotten to that part of the story yet. I'm still figuring out, but for some odd reason, the president looks a lot like Clint Eastwood. I'm just saying. I don't know why.
Like current Clint Eastwood or younger Eastwood? Like that's important too.
Current.
Oh God.
So so America's like they closed off, and whatever. Uh-huh. And no one knows what the fuck happened or why they did it.
Okay.
But there was like, this wasn't like an immigration issue or anything. This was.
Would you say the walls are huge?
Oh, dude,
are they the best walls? Are they the best walls?
Are they the best walls? No walls can compare. We have the best. They're huge.
They've got guns on them. There's guns on these walls. and big American flags. But anyways, but funny enough, it has nothing to do with immigration because when the gates closed, anyone who was anyone who was in there, whether you lived there or vacation there,
Uh-huh.
you can't get out.
Locked out, like they're locked
And
down basically.
and anyone who was out cannot get back in. So
Okay.
there's a deep lore thing because in the end of each issue they give you a timeline of things that happen. And one of the funniest things that happens is that the Boston Celtics get stuck in Seoul, Korea. And
Interesting.
and so they beg to come back, and America's not answering them. No one's picking up the phone. So they end up becoming the Seoul Celtics.
The Soul
Well,
Celtics.
I mean, it's fucking Boston Celtics. So what? They're not that important.
Yeah. So I thought that was an interesting thing, but I haven't even gotten to the really good juicy parts yet. So
That actually that reminds me of there's a chapter of it's not really a chapter, it's a portion of World War Z, the book, not the movie. And in that book,
Well, yeah, because
during the zombie apocalypse in the book, the entire country of North Korea goes dark. And and then once once society kind of reemerges after the zombie apocalypse, nobody has contact with North Korea.
yeah.
It's like everybody went underground or something, and nobody's come out, and so nobody knows what happened. It's like the whole country just
Yeah. And that's
ceased to exist, and
so that's very much what's happening. So so this team, this group of people, they get a message from a doctor that's in the United States after 30 years. There's been no communication for 30 years.
okay,
So they get this message from a doctor named Sam Elgin, and he tells them, look, well, there's this bigger thing going on. Anyone around the world, there's this virus happening, and the sky is poisoned for some odd reason, and no one knows why. But America, for the 30 years that it's been closed, there's scientists that found the cure for it. But the only way for them to get it out is if some outsiders come in and come and get it.
okay,
So it's a team. It's a brother and sister. One's a soldier who got arrested for almost starting World War IV. Yeah, World War IV. Because he got a message from his father because the parents of the two kids got sent off before the walls got sealed. So they're trying to go back home. They don't know where their parents are. There's this badass Polish fucking commander who flies the helicopter, and he has an amazing storyline, which I'll break down real quick. But he's the helicopter pilot, and then there's two diplomats, a Chinese diplomat, and I think the other one is a British diplomat, and they are just constantly going at heads with each other because they're diplomats from two different areas.
Mhm.
But the big problem is that there are Americans who are stuck in other countries who now have to build their own communities because they're Americans who got left behind.
Yeah.
So now the rest of the team is a female journalist who has some idea of what's going on.
Mhm.
And then the other one is some researcher who's obsessed with America. And he works for this company who's been hiding all the secrets about America. But he created a radio internet show with a different name, talking shit about himself, exposing the lies that the company that he works for is hiding.
Huh.
And no one knows it's him.
So it's there's subterfuge and so you don't even know what the diaspora of the United States is doing.
We have no idea. So
you don't know what's going on inside the United States. You don't know what's going on with the Americans outside it. Well, clearly somebody had to see them building these fucking walls, right?
Oh, they knew they were building the walls, and no one said anything because they said it was because of the rising coasts, which is a good excuse, but they haven't they haven't gotten to that part of the story yet.
But you're not going to get rising coasts like in Minnesota or North Dakota, on the border.
Yeah, exactly.
Canada.
This is where it gets interesting.
Okay.
So they get into America, they get shot down, and they land in California, which looks like a post-apocalyptic dump, which isn't that far off from now, right? So they're in this dump and people start attacking them, and this Uncle Sam looking motherfucker, who's actually the doctor that messaged them from inside, shows
Okay.
up. And you find out so he tells them, like, this isn't the America that you thought it was. America was broken down into a spiral of 13 different counties, which they describe as 13 different Americas. And each it it's like a board game, right? And it's a literal spiral, and the center is supposed to be like the answer, whatever. So each section, with the first part was Destiny, and it was like a Mad Max style place, right?
Okay.
And that place was about gaining like mining resources. You know, is that
which parts of the country is this in?
this part
So-
was in the West Coast.
Okay.
So we're talking kind of like going back to 13 colonies or a spin on, say, the Hunger Games with the different districts.
Yes, it's more like the different districts because the country is put in a spiral. That's how the states are determined. And so each state, well, each section that the states lie, it's like Dante's Inferno,
Right.
right? So this first section was like a Mad Max post-apocalyptic dump, right? So when they see this Uncle Sam style character, who I'm starting to realize is like a clone in each section, because he doesn't seem to know what they're talking about. He explains that each section is different, and the second section that they get to is like the first section relies on mining, right, and stuff like that. The second section relies on technology.
Okay.
And the fucked up part about that is that people were sacrificing their second-born children's brains to power up the city. So they turn, and
Damn.
each section has to prove.
When I sacrificed my twin's brain, I mean, there's not
Yeah.
much there, but
So
at
the
least
whole-
it might not be someone intelligent.
Yeah, so you start to find out that the whole reason was that America was falling apart. But to everybody else's perspective, America was always the shining light of the world. They were always winning wars. We were always prosperous. We were always doing, you know, the noble things, you know, as we're
When-
portrayed as, you know.
Or we just portray ourselves as, right?
Yeah, you know, look,
That's like,
Baldy, look,
that's like me calling myself the #1 cocksmith, even though I haven't
Yeah.
been laid in like 2.5 years.
yeah. So
Like-
each section has to prove why their section is the America that America needs to be. And the second section was about technology, people being reliant on technology and stuff like that. This third section, which is called possibility, is about art.
Okay.
And that was a whole fucked up jumble mess. Paul Bunyan showed up, Annie Oakley,
said this
Johnny
is-
Appleseed.
You said this is a comic book, like a graphic novel?
It's a comic book. It's a currently running active comic book right now.
Oh, how many issues are out?
Let's see.
And what's the fucking name of it again?
Yeah.
Undiscovered Country.
Interesting. What who puts it out? Like Image or fucking
Image.
I was gonna say that sounds like a fucking
I was going to say,
That's
it
the
sounds
Image.
like an Image
sounds
comic
exactly
right
like a
there.
fucking Image comic. Like,
So they're up to a total of okay, so they're about to finish. The last issue comes out in March of this year. But they're planning to go 30. It's planning to go 36 issues. What's going on, Kairu? How you doing, my brother? But the story itself is so intriguing because, you know, the art section was crazy, right? Because they had to prove why art is the reason why America should live. But then you get to the next part, which I'm up to now, which is history.
okay.
And it's going through different parts of history and trying to figure out like what went wrong in American history for it to go the way that it did. But that's the part that I'm up to now. I don't know what happens after that, but it's got an intriguing set of characters. It's got, you know, and my favorite comic ever is DMZ. So like a lot of like the styles and like worries of that are in this too. And it's just like, holy shit, like it's one of these stories that once I started reading it, I couldn't stop. I think I've been reading it for maybe 3 days now, and I'm like, I think I'm 22 issues in now.
Okay. So you'll be. I mean, you know, take your time reading the last 14 issues, and the last one will be out in March. So
Yeah,
you'll
yeah.
have
Oh,
you'll have a complete set.
yeah.
You know,
And Alaska was nuked and turned to glass
by who?
by America.
By ourselves.
Yeah.
That sounds. What year is this set in?
2090, I think it is.
Interesting.
And what's interesting too, like the
I mean, at this
territories, like
point, we're kind of on
Guam,
that trajectory,
yeah,
so
like Guam.
doesn't seem too far off.
So like the territories too, Guam and Puerto Rico and places like that,
Mhm.
they were abandoned.
Right.
You know, in the story, you know,
Surprise. Right.
right?
Yeah. Hey, Freddie.
Yeah. He won't. He hardly ever comes up on the couch, but I guess he wanted to come say hi. So
Yeah. So I mean, it's a great comic. I'm totally enjoying it right now. It's so wild just to think because I was thinking, oh, they're gonna go into this country and they're gonna get fucked up. There's gonna be a whole bunch of weird shit. But one of the characters is like mutated and has like a lobster hand.
really,
And like the Uncle Sam character is like really mysterious and doesn't really have a lot of answers because he's kind of just like a guide
right?
or like a companion through the story through the different eras.
Yeah. He's
where's
kind of like the claptrap of each region.
Yeah.
geographically speaking, like on the map, where is the center of the spiral?
So I'm gonna pull it up right. I'm gonna pull up the map right now. Undiscovered country map. I think it's around Kansas City.
I was gonna say that's exactly what I was asking. It's probably somewhere in Kansas, but it's close
Okay,
enough.
here we go. So yeah, like this right here, like when you look at the map, let's see, open image and new tab. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like above Kansas City.
Can you zoom in?
Yes.
Because I can tell you, I can damn near like.
Yeah, so you see it's so you see it
Put your cursor over the exact like where the final stage is, basically.
right there.
That's
Where
Kansas.
you see like the eagle.
That's Kansas.
Yeah.
That's Kansas. Makes sense.
That'd
That
be-
makes sense. So like over here is Destiny. This was like the crazy area here. This is the part that I'm up to. I'm almost certain is like right up here in this section.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, brother. I'm certainly intrigued. This is it's a fun idea. I don't know about building skyscraper-sized walls around. Do you know how many thousands of miles?
Yeah.
Do
Let me
you know how thick? Do you know how thick that wall would have to be a skyscraper? Like how wide you would have to build a wall for it to be skyscraper tall?
I'm looking
Right.
for oh, here we go. I got a picture of it right here.
I want to see this shit.
So this is the best picture of it in the whole series. Do you see that shit?
No, can you zoom in on that?
Oh, sorry about that.
Yeah.
Damn.
Because on top of that, they're resting on top of mountains as well.
You're
Or cliff sides and shit. Yeah.
you're talking like how many thousands and thousands of tons of material and like just the building of that and how many thousands of miles. That's like we always talk shit about
That's
like
why we had to nuke Alaska.
Yeah. Oh, and that's the other thing. Each district is walled in too. So that's even more material, more walls, and the walled in sections only happen because the president, who looks a lot like Clint Eastwood, felt like because, and that was the thing. The people who were left in the country, they got to decide what section of the country that was most intriguing to them, so that they could live out their lives the way that they wanted to. And some of those areas, like they're like Destiny, has no gun laws.
it's like
no
the Wild West.
no taxes and shit like that. So like each section has like a different interesting thing to it, whereas Possibility is just fucking water and Paul Bunyan.
Right.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool though.
But yeah, it's a really, really intriguing story. I actually was reading that there is something in production of an adaptation being worked on for a film, but I feel like if you're gonna do a film for this, you're gonna be making at least 6 or 7 of them.
Well, and that's like,
That's yeah.
that's why that's
Unless
how
you go like Peter Jackson, Lord of the Rings style, and do like the
Yeah.
extended cuts where you do 3 and they're like 4.5, 5 hours long.
or just make it a fucking TV show. You know what I mean? Like
You want to know, and you know what I really like about this story? No woke bullshit. No forced agenda. No like, oh, you have
Except
to
walls.
accept walls. Yeah, it's all the walls. You know, it doesn't give you this like
the
listen-
the walls that Mexico totally did not pay for.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I've read a comic book that didn't say "listen to my politics," and this is that comic.
Interesting.
You know,
yeah, I've been out of the comics game for a hot ass minute, but I definitely called it that was like an Image comic because that definitely sounded like right up Image's alley.
Because
you know what I mean?
Image is really that one where if you don't want that woke political bullshit, Image, and I would even go as far as saying like Boom Studios. Those are the two brands I would go to. If I want
they just want a good
politics
story.
in my comics,
they just want a good story. They don't care about what the story is necessarily about. Is it a good story?
Yeah, and I mean, look, and I mean, look, if two guys kiss in the story, great, but don't make the whole story about it.
I mean, fair. Wait,
and that's kind of like.
You mean I'm going to be a daddy? I'm just asking, right? Like.
That's kind of like what made me start leaning into and discovering, and outside of Marvel and DC and even Vertigo, was when Boom Studios, and this was fucking like 2015, when they got the rights to do a Power Rangers comic series.
Yeah.
And now with that, like they've created this entire extended universe that even Saban, who owned for the longest time the rights to all the show side of things, he's even brought some of that canon into the later seasons now that it's completely done. And it expanded on the backstories and stories of characters that me as a kid growing up in the 90s grew to love. And it left out all that filler bullshit of politics and shit. Now, we did get some nice crossovers with it because at one point we had Power Rangers versus the Justice League.
Okay. I can do it.
And Power Rangers versus Ninja Turtles.
How did speaking of how did the Power Rangers do against the fucking Justice League?
So it started out where they were battling each other, but then they found out they were both fighting for good.
God damn it, fucking tropes.
And then they stopped fighting each other and then started helping each other take down their own villains and shit.
Right. I'm pretty sure Superman. Yeah. I'm pretty sure Superman could fucking like beat his dick and like single-handedly like wipe his ass with like the Power Rangers and the fucking Zords.
Oh yeah.
And, like the Megazord. Like while
I
he's
mean, I no fucking doubt.
Like one-handed because he's beating his dick while he's
those were
like
they were like 6-issue fucking runs that were like just offshoots.
Yeah.
I think I just quickly read through and then fucking.
No, it's okay. No, it's
haven't looked back.
That's what I love about DC though.
Because
DC, unlike Marvel, was always willing to kind of like put like one foot into the freaking like into the hot water because like they didn't care.
Yeah.
Again,
and test and see how it does.
As long as like fucking dude, there's a goddamn comic book of Lobo getting into a knife fight with Santa Claus. Okay, like DC allowed that. Okay, back in the 90s, well, I was a kid when that shit came out.
And I'm just gonna throw this out. DC's fucking Santa is a fucking badass in himself.
Oh fuck yeah, he was. And fucking Lobo had no problem getting into a knife fight with that motherfucker. Okay, but that was back when I was a kid. That was like you two were probably still in diapers when that shit came out. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, I mean, literally. Like,
I've read that issue a million fucking times because my dad had it.
It's a great one-off. It really is.
And it was one of those. Yeah, it's one of the most memorable fucking one-offs in DC history, in my opinion, because you've got fucking this intergalactic bounty hunter that just doesn't give a fuck going against
Santa Claus.
Santa.
It's fucking Santa.
The
Yes.
guy that brings cheer to every kid in the fucking world year after year. And they're fucking duking it out. Like,
Yeah. And Santa was kind of a badass. Like to his credit, he was kind of a badass in that story.
Yeah, but yeah,
well,
is it David Harbour though?
Oh, as Santa. Oh yeah, he is. Yes, he is.
I
Yes, he is.
gotta
now-
bring this up. Speaking of David Harbour, real quick, because and I'm not gonna talk about Stranger Things, but there was an article that came out that said that Stranger Things did not do what one specific Netflix show did right, and the show was about Dark. Okay, Dark is back in the conversation. Like it's back in the conversation.
I don't think
Oh,
if anybody ever tops Dark, like I would be shocked. Dark is probably John. I'm talking like we're going back to the beginning.
oh, I
the
agree
beginnings
with
of
you.
Television, the beginnings of television, Dark, just as a TV show, that is probably one of the pinnacles of TV as a medium, and art.
And it's German TV.
And it was German TV. But irrelevant because it's still in the medium. They're still using the TV medium.
Yeah,
And
those people and that show keeps on getting brought up because of the whole kids thing because they did it right.
I've never seen a better TV show. And you're talking like Mr. Critical, cynical, fucking jaded asshole right here. I hate fucking everything. Okay,
Alexa,
like
play Dark.
yeah, right. Like I'm telling you, dude. Like that TV show, zero complaints.
Did you
Zero.
ever, did you ever get to watch 1899 yet by the same people?
No, I did not.
It was really good, but you actually have to watch that one in
Netflix kind of cracked down on borrowing passwords.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be a really sad panda one of these days when the other fucking asshole streaming services.
But Jay, remember, I know a guy.
Yeah, I know. I'll let you know.
we're talking about that, and guess what's happening tonight? Fucking so obviously Netflix tonight's the 1 year anniversary since WWE Raw came to Netflix,
And it has not been good for them.
and actually it's not been good because again, not everybody can view it now unless you pay for Netflix.
Right.
What's up, JM?
I've not had an issue because obviously having a subscription to Netflix and I watch it every fucking week. But tonight, because last week we had the series finale of Stranger Things, tonight they're doing a crossover with Stranger Things for Raw.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Seriously?
And it comes on in 4 minutes and like 30 something seconds.
You should turn that on in the background just so you can like keep like one eye on it while we're still live.
That's exactly what I just did. I just pulled it up on the TV in the background.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
I remember the days on Xbox 360 where Netflix would let you watch show and movies with your friends on Xbox. Yes, I do actually. They would put you in a theater. You remember that, baby? They would put you in a theater and you could watch the fucking. We need that again.
And if you had, you could use it without the Kinect, but if you had the Kinect, it would put everybody's video feed in that theater seat. So it'd be like your floating head in a theater seat.
Yeah. You know what else?
All your friends.
You know what else they took away from us? 1 versus 100 with Bob Saget.
Okay, well, technically, Saget passing away took that away from us.
No, this was way before. This was like 20 years before he passed away.
No. Netflix has not been around quite that long. Hold on.
No, I'm talking about Xbox. They took away 1 versus 100. That was the greatest game on Xbox, the greatest community game that you can play. And you would get like Xbox points that you could they would give you money. You would win money. And like you could use it to buy games on Xbox. What's going on, Calvin? And like the whole Xbox system on the 360 days, the whole ecosystem that they had,
even the early days with the One, like from 360 to the One, the early days of the One, Xbox was a community console. You had your community, you had, and they cared about the players. Now they've just gone fucking corporate douchebag.
Yeah, now I mean,
there's nobody left. There is nobody left.
There's programs now, right? I think one of them is called Scener, where you can actually you could watch movies with your friends and stuff. But then in that case, we have Discord now, But it would be nice to like have that immersion of being in the theater again, like we did back in the day.
Yeah.
I miss drive-ins. Not gonna lie. I'm like I'll take it a step back from me.
I've never been to one.
You've never
Pack a
been to
fucking
drive-in?
cooler, throw it in the back of the car with the fam. Fucking, and
I've always wanted to go to a drive-in and fuck my wife.
Dude, that's bro. I'm telling you, man. Like that's fucking,
yeah.
dude. So like where I grew up in Tucson,
Been there, done that. Just it wasn't your wife.
there were still a couple of drive-ins. There were still a couple of drive-ins in Tucson where I grew up, and they had it to where they had this low frequency channel on the radio. So instead of having like the speaker that you'd like pull off the stand, you could just sit in your
You'd
car.
go to like an AM channel and tune your radio to it. Yeah.
And you freaking tune your radio to it, and you just sit there and watch the movie and chill out in your car, and you can smoke and drink and get your dick sucked, whatever, dude. Like
wait a minute. He says we have only one drive-in, and it used to show adult movies in the 70s. A drive-in used to show adult movies.
And that's how Pee Wee Herman got arrested.
Yeah, you got the neighborhood kids like climbing trees like fucking like half a mile away using binoculars so they can see the screen, whatever.
With a little portable AM FM radio so they can fucking
absolutely freaking like doing their thing. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Little bastards.
Yeah, because we used to before they shut the one down that I used to go to all the time, they transitioned over to the AM FM thing too versus the speaker boxes. Mm-hmm. And we would just roll in with the pickup truck and then just sit in the bed of the truck with a AM FM radio that we just ran the a power cord to the cigarette lighter of the truck.
Oh yeah.
And sit in the bed of the truck and fucking
dude
drink beer and fucking
some people get comfy, dude. Like they'll bring pillows and like lawn chairs.
I've inflated an air mattress in the bed of a fucking truck and just like, fucking
Yeah, I've seen motherfuckers in like lawn chairs in the back of their truck, like just fucking like just chilling, watching. I can't believe you've never been to a drive-in. Well, I mean,
never been to a drive-in, dude.
The last time I went to a drive-in,
a lot of space on the East Coast. That's the problem. Is like the East Coast is so goddamn built up. There's no space for a fucking drive-in theater.
Like in my area, there's plenty of space for it. If I could get the financial backing to do it, I would fucking open a drive-in because there's plenty of fucking land in my area, and I feel like bringing it back would make a killing because everything, 80s and 90s has been making a comeback over the last 2-3 years.
Yeah, that's why I'd open up a porn shop.
And
dude, there was a drive-in theater here where I live when I moved here, and it closed down like a few months after I got back. It's like, and I'm pretty sure there's at least one still in the metro somewhere. I'm pretty sure there's at least one.
Yeah.
That like still operational, still runs, does its fucking drive-in thing. John, you should come back to Kansas City and we'll go to a fucking drive-in, dude. I'll show you. And we'll drive separate cars so you and Frenchie can do your thing. Okay?
The greatest thing was finding a spot in between all the screens, so when one movie ended, you just switch the radio station to the other movie still playing. Oh,
this guy gets it. This guy gets it. God damn! Like that's right, JM. That's right, JM. This guy knows what he's talking about. That ain't no shit. Like I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, dude. There's one. There used to be two in Tucson, but there's one that specifically that I'm thinking of. If you lived across the street, like kind of catty corner, but there was like at the time there was like a 3-story like apartment complex, kind of like catty corner. And if you had the right house, it had a fucking dead eye fucking bead on one of the fucking screens. So if you had like maybe a pair of binoculars or like a fucking telescope, like you could watch a movie and just turn your radio because you could still hear it on the radio. Like, I don't know, 500 meters out, you know what I mean? Something like that. Yeah. So like not very far, but but close. That apartment complex would have been in proximity, and like you could watch movies for free all day.
So I just found within an hour drive from me, there are 5 still actively open.
There you go. See, John, you can, dude. I'm telling you, John, you need to experience like the joys of freaking like drive-in sex, bro. I'm telling you.
Shit, I might just have to do a date night with the wife and pawn the kid off somewhere and fucking we go.
That's what the fuck I'm talking about.
Yeah, but yeah, how was the rest of your
Might
week,
need to rent a
guys?
bigger vehicle for it, but you know.
Oh yeah. And the last thing that happened for my week was this funny ass clip I saw. You guys got to see this. You guys know who Scott Van Pelt is, right?
Possibly.
He's from Sports Center.
Oh yes.
Yeah, live makeouts on Sports Center. Get into it. Oh, what do we got? We got love in the air.
Oh, wow, bro.
Tony and Mike on kazoos. Who's having a good time? Happy New Year, everybody.
Tony and Mike.
Nice fucking save. Holy shit.
What
he
are
about
we-
got completely fucking canceled.
What are we got here? Oh, funny thing, but yeah, it was a good week. Can't wait for the week to go in. Got a lot of stuff going on. I am working. Oh, breaking news! Sega co-founder David Rosen has died at the age of 95.
Who's this?
The Sega co-founder.
Co-founder of Sega.
This is breaking news within the last 20 minutes. But yeah, it was a good week. I'm looking forward to the rest of the week. Got a lot of productive things working on. I got a couple videos I'm working on that I'm excited to share, and a new debacle with a scam that I'll be revealing soon. So,
Yeah.
Holy shit. What'd you do this week, Joe?
Oh, fuck. I mean, it was the last week of vacation. Went back to work today. I want to point out I hate fucking email.
I hate email.
Yes.
Why? People
Got back
still
to
use
work
it.
to fucking I got back to work to 150 fucking emails that I had to sort through.
Oh, that's child's play.
Fuck that. Like this is why I don't belong in like the office space, like in any regard, like in any fucking regard. I would not make it in an office ever.
Yeah. It was 150 emails. Luckily, I didn't have a lot of fucking direct messages through our messaging platform or anything. But before today, I mean, shit, last week I showed up twice on fucking morning rips. Did fucking, last Monday and then did the New Year's Eve fucking episode with y'all. That was really fun to say the least.
Oh yeah, and dude, we had a packed house too, so we're gonna have
Turn around
fun.
New Year's Eve, got shit faced.
Yeah, I
did too.
It sounded like the Gaza Strip in my neighborhood again. Oh, and this time it was even better because in addition to all the fireworks and gunshots, I'm at this point I'm already laying in bed. I was already I didn't do anything on New Year's Eve. I just kind of I stayed home. Anyways, it's 12:02, 12:03. Everyone's doing the typical Kansas City.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden I hear, brah, brah, brah. And I was like, someone in my neighborhood.
That's illegal.
I was like, somebody in my neighborhood has a fucking modified machine gun. I was like, oh shit. I was like,
mama.
That was not fireworks, and that was 100% within a mile of my house. 100% within a mile of my house. I was like, that was a fucking machine gun. I was like, God damn, dude. From the dungeon, it's not really the hood. It's kind of I'm just kind of in proximity to it, if you want to call it that. However, it is very common out here for people to fire guns, basically for any reason. So,
I do.
that's just kind of how they do. JM, you gonna make it, champ? You gonna make it?
It's funny because Kelsey's mom is gonna be on a reality TV show called The Traders this week.
Is she really? Interesting. Yeah, you're actually reminding me, John. I have to freaking take a bong rip here in a second. But no, JM, real quick to address your question. They're not sure. I don't even know if he's sure. He just hit 13,000 yards. I don't know if he wants to go out with his last like day that he fucking played with Mahomes, with being Mahomes going down with a fucking injury. So we'll see. I'm pretty sure Kelsey's one of those guys that like lives for fucking training camp. And he is getting older and he's slowed down a little bit, but he still had like 800 yards this year, which for a tight end is like I think he's like third in the league. He's still like he's not putting up his like numbers where he was like younger, but even in a down year, clearly a down year for the Chiefs, the motherfucker still put up over 800 yards. So does he retire? Does he not? I don't know. He's about to be married to a billionaire, and he's like 100 millionaire. So like, no clue. Like, what does he want to do? What does he want to do? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. You're entirely. I think this was if we're just talking specifically about the Chiefs, this just was not our year. If I'm being honest, I thought we were going to have this year last year, except we just kept winning the close games, and somehow we fucking like fumble fucked our way to the goddamn Super Bowl, where we proceeded to get our fucking assholes blown out. Okay, so like I don't even know how the fuck we made it to the Super Bowl.
The reason that happened is because y'all fumble fucked your way to the Super Bowl. Y'all had no business being in the Super Bowl last year.
Do you know who it reminds me of this year? It's the Broncos this year. The Broncos have like no business being 14-3, but they are fucking 14-3, and they're
14-3. Yeah,
they're the number one seed in the AFC. Like that, like holy shit! Like where did that come from? But that's the same shit we did last year. It's the same fucking.
I'm
shit.
definitely looking forward to see how Wild Card Weekend goes. How this weekend fucking goes with the playoffs.
It's gonna be very interesting.
Did the Panthers fumble their way to it?
Did you see the doink last night? The Ravens Steelers. Did you see the doink? I was working last night, but that doink cost the Ravens their fucking playoff spot and put Aaron Rodgers' fucking old ass right back in the playoffs.
Well, that's like
I don't know.
That's like fucking the Panthers Falcons game on Saturday was ridiculous.
Yep, that game was fucking crazy too.
Like
that fucking
did you? I'm not sure if you were at Arrowhead yet while that game was on, but did you see when fucking Mayfield fucking shoulder tackled his own fucking receiver?
That was on. Wait, was that Saturday or yesterday?
That was Saturday.
No, I didn't work.
So yeah,
Saturday.
You wouldn't have been at. You didn't work Saturday.
I didn't work Saturday. No, I watched the Saturday. The only game I watched was the 49ers and whoever the fuck beat them. Seahawks. Thank you.
Which was the game after the Panthers game.
Okay.
So, because the Panthers and Bucks have been just neck and neck tied pretty much all fucking season. And it's an interdivision game. Like they're both. So if the Panthers had won that, it'd have been game over. Panthers had moved on, so on and so forth. But then it came down to Saints versus Falcons yesterday.
Uh-huh.
If the Falcons won, Panthers moved to the playoffs.
Yep.
If the Falcons lost, Buccaneers went to the playoffs. But during the Panthers-Buck game, it was downpouring in fucking Tampa.
I did see some of the replays.
Fucking downpouring. So there was one play, fucking Mayfield does a handoff to his fucking receiver, and as he's handing the ball to his receiver, he slips and his receiver slips, and he fucking just shoulder tackles the dude to the ground for a loss of like fucking 6 yards. And then on the next play, he's going to throw, and as he's like going to go forward, the ball just slides right out his hand backwards.
Those games are rough, dude. Like, well, and that's so like not to always like bring shit back, but that's like when we're talking about the Chiefs leaving the Missouri side of Kansas City, they're going to build a dome, and those open air stadium games. That's what football is supposed to be played in the elements, rain, shine, sleet, snow, ice. You're fucking playing. You're fucking
growing up building stadiums with fucking roofs and for your stupid fucking concerts and your stupid fucking WrestleManias.
Thank you, John.
Because when you grow up playing the fucking sport, Pee-wee all the way through fucking high school and college, you play in fucking open air.
Thank you. You're playing in the fucking elements. Like, grow a fucking dick. You want to play football? Fucking, you're out fucking side. You're out fucking side. Period.
Yeah.
Like,
But
but
beside the point, we derailed for a second there.
we all got on our
but
old
I do
soapbox.
want to piggyback off this because I'm really tired of I remember when I would go to
I mean, fucking
go to a baseball stadium if you know what I mean, like
basketball. Fucking, we got arenas, indoor fucking arenas for fucking basketball teams. Use them motherfuckers for the goddamn concerts. If you're so scared of the elements,
I want you guys to look up
or a park.
Look up the last time an NFL game got postponed, and I'm not talking about when that kid had a heart attack on the field. I'm talking about
that doesn't count.
Yeah, that one does not count. Look up the last time the NFL had a weather-related postponement of a game. Look that shit up. And this will just go to show you. This is how fucking football is supposed to be goddamn played. That shit should almost never happen. They didn't even postpone it. You remember that game where Mahomes got his helmet cracked because it was like negative fuck you, like on the field?
Yeah.
They didn't postpone that game. They didn't fucking postpone that shit. You know what I mean? It was like sub-zero.
So it was actually, hold on, Jay. It was January 2024 during the playoffs. The Steelers versus Bills game got moved from Sunday to Monday due to heavy snow, creating travel hazards, prioritizing public safety.
They should have done that in Kansas City. What was the one before that? Before that was Ravens versus Chiefs.
Well, that was just a significant delay. Hold on.
Yeah, full on like postponement. Like I'm talking a postponed game, or it has to move to a neutral site. Like that's the shit I'm talking about, where it's like fucking. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can't be saying that shit, D. You're about to get timed out.
Wait, what did he say?
Well, look at the chat.
I can't look at the chat. I don't know how to do all that.
Oh, you don't see it on the left side?
No.
He put a bad word there that's not supposed to be said.
What does it rhyme with bag? Like,
yeah. Well, it's a little longer than that, but yeah.
Yeah, it's it ends with got.
No,
it starts with what the British call a cigarette.
Yeah. I assumed as much.
You can't even say that. You can't even say that in the chat, Deep.
Yeah, we had to remove. You know, like I know we all grew up in the 80s and 90s, but we had to remove certain words from our lexicon because it's just times change and we have to change with the times. So
But yeah, I'm not seeing any like weather postponements.
That's prior to that fucking playoff game in 2024, right? that was the point I was making.
Yeah,
that was the point I was making. It's almost unheard of. It will happen under extreme circumstances, but it's like good luck. Good luck.
I mean, shit.
It takes an act.
When y'all had your playoff game against the fucking Bills in 24,
it was Dolphins. It was the Dolphins, but yes.
Or no, because it was the Bills.
It was the same. That was the same year. It was the same year. Like
no, it was technically it was 25 because it was when the Bills played the Chiefs.
You're right.
In the playoffs, because it was after Jason retired from the Eagles.
You're right.
So he was at the game because remember his ass jumped out of the fucking VIP box into the stands with no shirt on because he was drunk as shit.
Yes.
And his wife standing there like this, like fucking, I can't believe I married this fucker.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Yeah, he totally did. Oh yeah, that totally happened.
He was fucking enjoying retirement that season. Like
it was, and it was cold, and it was cold as fuck. It was cold as fuck.
Like the Bills, their fans will show up hours before a game and help shovel out their own fucking seats.
Dude, they're paying them. They're paying them for like next weekend. They're gonna pay them like they're gonna hand out gloves. They're gonna hand out gloves and shovels, and they're gonna pay them like $20 an hour.
That's fucking cool.
Yeah.
For their fans to just like fucking clear the goddamn stadium before the game. Yeah.
Do they get to choose the seat, or is it just them cleaning the seats?
I think it's just them like clearing the stadium. Like, because when it snows, the way it snows in Buffalo is not the way it snows like here in Kansas City. They get that lake effect bullshit off the goddamn Great Lakes. Like I've never been through shit like that. Like I don't even have a concept. I don't even have a concept of that much.
They could pay me with a tour of the building.
Like that's where it's like.
Yeah, I mean, I've watched videos where they've gone out there and they're doing that.
Yeah.
And we're talking like
piles, like 6
20
feet
inches
high.
of fucking snow inside the fucking stadium.
Yeah. And they got to clear that somehow so that people can fucking be in there, basically. And that's snow that we don't get here in the Midwest normally.
So
He's so right about that. Buffalo gets that fucking
But
fucking 12 feet snow and shit.
Jay,
What else we? Yeah.
What I do?
What did you do?
Oh, what did I worked yesterday, which one interesting thing, and that's probably about all I got for the week, other than surviving the Gaza Strip on New Year's Eve. One cool thing about my job, I love working the shifts where there's like nobody fucking there. And it's like empty ass fucking stadium. And I've basically got my run of like Arrowhead, basically. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I'm just taking walks and like walking around freaking I'm walking around fucking Arrowhead, you know, just kind of like burning time, you know, whatever. And sometimes I'll go down into like the lower bowl where you get like right on that, you know, the first row by the football field. And like I look around, like I'm the only motherfucker inside that whole bowl. And that shit was fucking surreal. That is fucking surreal.
Yeah.
Like there's no other way to describe it. It's like you're used to seeing it packed to the gills with fucking Chiefs fans or some event or some fucking concert or whatever. And it's like when you're looking around and like I'm not the only person in the stadium, but when I'm doing my rounds sometimes, like I'm definitely the only motherfucker in that bowl. And it's like that shit's fucking crazy. And I love it. I love it. And then when like they turn the lights out when it gets dark,
Like a fucking spot where there's usually a couple 100,000 people at a time, and you're just there by yourself.
I'm just sitting there, and it's just like crickets are chirping and shit. Yeah, fucking yeah.
I got to address fucking D real quick. No, the fuck he's not. All right, I addressed D. We can move on now. Better yet, if he does show back up tonight, D, give me your Venmo. I'll Venmo you $20.
He's a physical guy. I don't think he uses digital currency like that. So yeah,
Fine,
guys.
I'll Venmo Clean $20. He can fucking figure out how to get you the cash.
No, I'm keeping it.
But yeah, I really didn't. I've been doing the same thing. Like I mean, if you guys recall, like you know, we talked a lot about it last week, but the week previous was Christmas, and we did all that. So it's like these last couple weeks, it was definitely you know 12 days of Christmas and whatnot. Like I enjoyed myself, I enjoyed the holidays, but
yeah,
as soon as Christmas was over and going into like towards New Year's, like there wasn't really a lot to report. Like that's kind of just what I did, and that's so yeah. So what else we got? What else we got today?
Fucking Maduro got arrested the other day.
Oh, fucking
hold on.
God.
Hold on.
God damn.
What do we think about that?
To my Delta operators, I salute you.
Oh my God. Dude. Oh my goodness.
So, I mean, it's kind of like a right? Is that what it is? It's kind of like a right?
Yeah, it's kind of a double-edged sword on this one, dude. I'm really of two fucking minds on this. I really am.
Yeah.
So apparently something I saw earlier today was a federal judge threw out all the charges because the operators that fucking took him into custody didn't read him his Miranda rights.
I don't even know. I think that you're killing me. You're fucking killing me, dude.
You know, look, I'm just gonna say it, and I'll say it first. I mean, I don't want to give the credit, right? But, and I think that's where I'm at with that. But, god damn, that this guy had to go away. This guy is like the mayor of Union City, man.
two things can be simultaneously true.
Yes.
Maduro is a complete waste of fucking oxygen and waste of fucking space on this earth and a complete piece of shit. It's probably not setting a good precedence to fucking kidnap fucking heads of state in the dark of night, you know, regardless of how fucking cool that is. Regardless of how fucking cool that is.
I know.
I mean, I guess if we're really gonna say it, this is like that whole fuck around, find out mentality. Like,
dude,
he fuck around.
Take down that
now
metal.
He found out.
Get rid of that metal on there. I want you to think about this. Like when I read about that the operation, all I could think about was like, that was the president of a whole ass country. Like, no one on this fucking earth is safe. Like, if somebody wants you bad enough, and if they have enough fucking backing, like, no one on this earth is safe. That's a little spooky. I don't know about everybody else. That spooks me a little bit. Even like Jay being in the infantry, that spooks me. That's some scary ass shit. I don't think it sets the best precedence, but holy fucking, they got out with the like. I think there's like no casualties, casualties, no fucking like. We went in fucking and got right the fuck back out and like.
And the pre-planning for it was incredible too.
With the fucking president of the whole ass country.
So
crazy.
Here's another thing. And this is my random fact. And this one I've been saving. I was going to go with it yesterday. You know, the first civilian organization to ever know when there's about to be a major U.S. military operation?
What's that?
It's actually two of them. Papa John's and Domino's.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Pizza deliveries to the fucking Pentagon right before we do a major military strike somewhere.
Yeah, except this time
go up.
I think this time though they were in Mar-a-Lago. I think they were down in Florida when that happened.
But if you look,
it would be the same.
Pizza orders to fucking actually no, because they had a command center in Mar-a-Lago, but the pizza orders to fucking the Pentagon went up.
Still went up. It's still
the day of.
Believe it. I believe it.
I believe it too. It's just to hear about an operation like this happen, right? To go after such a big figure like this. And look, whatever the circumstances is, he wasn't the nicest guy in the world. And the guy who made everything happen is also not the nicest guy in the world. But, you know, there are a lot of things, you know, human rights abuses, economic collapse, humanitarian crises, authoritarian rule, and democratic breakdowns. I mean, there was a lot happening, but the thing that I can't get out of my head is like what Jay said, the operation itself, you know?
Yeah. I mean, so like Jay's looking at it from infantry perspective. Yeah, when I read that fucking shit the morning after it happened, when I saw the news the morning after it happened, I'm looking at it from fucking MP brain over here, like law enforcement in the military brain, and I'm like,
so, okay, like,
holy fuck.
I want to give everybody a little bit of perspective. So I was in the infantry. Okay. Imagine the infantry is like the first step. So we do infantry shit, right? The next step up would be something like fucking Ranger Regiment. That'd be like super infantry. Okay. We're talking like if infantry is like high school varsity, fucking Rangers like fucking like college football. Okay. Then you got fucking SF. All right. And they're like NFL. All right. And then you got fucking Delta. And they're like all pro, Hall of Famers, fucking all-stars.
Their dicks are as big as fucking.
If we're gonna go still actively fucking playing, SF is like the developmental football leagues. Delta's NFL.
No, Delta would be like all pro. Like they're the all-stars because that's in essence the same thing. They're getting like Delta is like the best of the best of the best, and that's freaking like that's who snagged this guy. They did it like clearly did like a snatch and grab, and they got him and his fucking wife, and they're alive. Okay, let's not
and
not men's health.
And didn't cause an international incident in the fucking midst of it.
Dude, if you're doing that came out.
Okay.
But
the Delta guys didn't cause the fucking incident. Let me rephrase that.
Dude, if you're doing a legitimate snatch and grab, a lot of things, it's like a football play, but a lot of things have to happen. A lot of things have to happen simultaneously, and everybody has to be on point. If you're doing a snatch and grab, that is a legitimate operation. That's a legitimate fucking like mission to be trained for, right? Like, and they're not easy because shit always happens, and people act like people. And then on top of that, if you're getting shot at, or if you're getting fired on, or if you're taking fire on the way out, there's a million different fucking contingencies for shit like this. And again, just as a reminder, we're talking about the president of a whole ass motherfucking country and his wife getting fucking kidnapped. Not fucking Joe Blow off the fucking street. We're talking about a goddamn fucking president. Like the most high value of high value targets. The most high value of high value targets. That's the president of a whole ass country. It's gone.
And like you said, it's kind of scary to think that we were able to drop in, grab a president and his wife, so the president and the first lady of a whole ass fucking country, and get out before fucking news broke with no casualties. And yeah, it's just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, A and D, I wouldn't even say it's a mole. It's just good intel, man. It's just good intel.
Well, I'm sure we had people in
there. Yeah. There's always somebody in place.
There was definitely some civvy.
Yeah, that's what the CIA.
Someone. I was going to say, there these 3-letter agencies that we don't necessarily talk about a lot. I'm not sure if Jay's ever worked with any of the 3-letter agencies during his time.
If I did, I wouldn't say it on the internet.
And, yeah, exactly. So there's just those guys, their job is to go in and infiltrate in advance and gather intel.
It's almost like, what are the secret agents in the army on base? The CID, those guys. Man, that would have been a cool fucking job to have too.
So that was actually when I was going green to gold. If I never had my accident, what was going to happen was I was going to go to OCS, and then I was going to go to AIT for CID and transition from just being a regular MP to being CID.
There you go. Yeah, I thought,
because a lot of the times what they try to do is they try to pull guys that do the green to gold to do CID, because a lot of what their work is that plainclothes detective style work. Yep. So I think the movie that displays it the best is called The General's Daughter with John Travolta. And they'll send you in and give you fake credentials and make you like a fucking E5.
They'll make you a fucking private.
They'll do whatever.
Or an E2, E3 working in like the fucking arms room at a base or some shit.
Yep.
And so, CID is fucking ridiculous too. They're like, I guess you could say like, infantry has Rangers, SF, Delta. The MPs have CID.
That's some shit, right?
Yeah.
That is some shit.
Yeah. You have to keep people that are in the ranks in check. And not everybody that joins the military is a good person. Not everybody that joins the military for the right reasons.
That's right.
And there are definitely times when people are doing the wrong things. You've got to weed those motherfuckers out, because if you do not weed those motherfuckers out, eventually on a long enough timeline, if they decide to stay in, those motherfuckers are going to make rank. And then you're going to have a whole ass fucking like company or battalion toxic as fuck. You know what I mean? Like just from the top down. And that shit's like poison. That shit's like a poison.
And the next thing you know, you're being called at 3:00 in the morning because your commander was arrested.
Yeah, thank you.
We'll be right back.
I'm telling you, dude. And that's why when we talk about discipline, when we talk about structure, not only in the Army, just in the armed forces in general, in the military, you have to have that. You have to have that fear. You have to have that fear that if you do something stupid, somebody is looking over your shoulder at all times, whether you're on base or off. Somebody is going to find out. Somebody will fucking catch you eventually if you don't fucking do the right thing. And like if you don't have that fear, if you don't have that little dude on your shoulder whispering in your ear like this might not be a good idea, you know what I mean? You're gonna get fucked. You might get away with this or that a couple of times. Eventually, the bottom will fucking fall out.
It's gonna come.
And that's your ass, and you're done. You're out. You are out. I can't tell you.
It's gonna come, and it's gonna come quick, and it's gonna come hard.
I was in just shy of 12 years. Just shy of 12 years. I can't tell you how many people I saw lose everything over one bad night. One bad night. I'm talking like a lot of them were probably not the best soldiers, but there were several over the course of 12 years. There were better men and women than me. Better men and women than me, I promise you. And they threw it away over one bad night or one bad decision or whatever. And when the tax man came calling, they were getting kicked the fuck out. Because if you don't keep it tight, shit'll get toxic real quick.
Because I've seen a lot of toxic soldiers.
Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah,
bro. And you want to know something too? The one soldier I always felt bad for, man. I won't say his name. I always felt bad for him because he was a bad soldier that got put in a serious situation and ended up stabbing a man right on Kelly Hill.
Mm-hmm.
And that, seeing a good man go down like that, and then seeing like shitty soldiers thrive, it's just
I had to do
weird.
I had to do temporary guard duty one night on a dude at Fort Carson. To talk to him, he was the coolest motherfucker in the world, John. Like no lie. Didn't give me or my soldier any problems. We were just sitting around. We were eating pizza on fucking CQ, and his actual guards. That was like they were taking basically like their break. So they left him at CQ with me and my soldier while they took their little hiatus because we were going to be there all night, and we just shot the shit talking to this dude. He was the dopest motherfucker you probably ever meet. He had like two tours under his belt to I think he did Iraq and Afghanistan. So he did, and then he
got both sides of the line.
Well, this is the funny part. Like, so mind you, this is like fucking this would be 2015. Like this dude's like been to Iraq and Afghanistan. He's still a specialist. So he's clearly been knocked down. He was clearly good at his job because the reason he was with us is because, amongst other things, he got into a rolling gunfire, as in like moving vehicles, a rolling fucking shootout with the fucking Colorado Springs fucking police department.
Oh shit!
Not joking, bro.
Oh my god!
I can't make that shit up. I cannot make that shit up. And I was like,
so I want to say I feel sorry for the Colorado Springs Police Department,
bro. I'm not. It's one of those things where, and I could tell talking to the guy. To the guy, he was fine, as long as he was fine. If anything fucking flipped a switch in him, he was gonna get fucking wild. So me and my buddy, like it was CQ duty. I was an NCO, and then I had one of my soldiers from my squad with me.
Yeah.
On CQ duty, and I always ordered my Joe's fucking pizza because if you're gonna do CQ, like fuck the bullshit. That shit's fucking stupid enough as it is. You know what I mean?
I've never had to do it.
I've ordered, So I always pizza. So like we're fucking eating pizza with fucking Mr. fucking like let's get into a gunfight with the cops, and I'm just trying to keep him happy until the fucking MPs came back. You know what I mean? Like fucking like. So I was like, I don't. First off, I know. Me and my soldier could take him, like the two of us, like physically. But I don't. If he's a runner,
you didn't want to have to.
If he's a runner, I was a way better runner than my soldier, and I would be the one fucking chasing him down. and I didn't want to fucking chase him down. I really did. Like, I was a good runner, but I really didn't feel like because when you're on CQ duty, you have to wear fucking like your uniform. So I was in boots, and I guarantee you, I would have fucking caught him eventually, even wearing boots. But I didn't feel like running. I did not feel like running.
Dude, I never had to do CQ. It was great.
So you talk about how like you always got your guys' pizza.
Yeah.
My guys were always fucking just alcoholics to begin with. So the way through their heart, whenever I'd have to pull CQ duty with one of my guys, I'd go pick up 2 fucking taco party packs from fucking Taco Bell.
There you go. Yeah, same. Yeah. It's
Same
just
concept. Like, I'm feeding my guys. Like, we're stuck here all fucking night.
Yeah, it's gonna suck.
You know,
and depending on what unit you're in, I was in units sometimes where they were like, you can't be on your phone, can't bring a laptop, can't watch any TV. If you're gonna read, it has to be military related material. And I was like, as soon as fucking Sergeant Major walks out, fucking, I'm busting out my laptop. What movie do you want to watch? Fuck you, dude.
Yeah.
I ain't fucking doing that shit. That's fucking stupid, dude.
I mean, that's just, I'm going to say it. That's toxic leadership that makes those types of fucking rules.
I've seen it I saw it at both Leonard Wood and Carson. I've dealt with it.
Well, I mean, I've seen it too. But then, like, I've seen, you know, some of the units I was with where like we had those types of rules, and then I was there long enough for like a change of command ceremony and a new fucking commander comes in, and those rules get thrown right the fuck out.
Yeah, I've seen commanders that would let you bring in like a fucking Xbox and you can play video games as long as you didn't fall asleep. That's all they cared about. As long as you didn't fall asleep, fucking that's all, and answer the phone if somebody calls. That's what you were there for.
Yeah. So for the few times I did go on leave, our unit, every time I would sign out for leave, like I would see our CQ guys with like a gaming laptop or something, or their PlayStation, or a fucking movie or something. Got to keep them entertained. You got to keep them up, you know?
I mean, I would do the taco party pack, and then I'd bring like a 12-pack of fucking Rippets or something in the cooler. So that way, you know, my guys always knew when you had to fucking work with Sarge, you were covered. You didn't need to bring your own snacks. You didn't need to bring your own fucking drinks, because I had my guys taken care of. And the downside of that was it caused a couple fist fights amongst my troops because they would fight over who got to pull CQ duty with me sometimes.
You got dudes fighting over freaking like doing CQ. You're doing something right. You're doing something right.
Yeah, well, and that's
the
thing. Like, it's
he's asked the ungodly question.
What did he say? What was it?
What's a Rippet?
Oh,
that is
yes,
the end all be all of energy drinks for a service member.
Forever.
So
forever.
And here's the thing. I've got a local little fucking shop, little like gas station I can go get them at. They have them in the cooler. Whenever I buy them, I have to fucking buy them and let them sit out for 2 days before I can drink them. Because when we were over in the sandbox, or over in fucking, you know, whether it was Iraq or Afghanistan, A, they weren't fucking cold. B, we would throw like fucking 6 of those little fucking, they sold them over there. We would get them in like 8-ounce cans. Here you get just a traditional like 16-ounce energy drink can. And we would keep those in our fucking rucksack. And they'd be fucking hot as the devil's anus. But we wanted that caffeine so bad we didn't give 2 flying fucks.
Did it taste like...
Everybody sing!
Send your mama straight up to the stove. Tell that
Honestly,
bitch to bring home a Fago.
Honestly, I would say Rip It to troops is like Fago to juggalos.
Oh, yeah.
And juggalettes.
Easily.
It's the fucking equivalent.
It 100% is. It 100%
only
is.
fucking difference is the caffeine content between the two.
Yeah. And when you were deployed, so like where they sell them out here, they're like, it'd be like a monster can, like a typical like 16-ounce can, right?
Yeah.
When you're deployed, they came in like 8-ounce
Little
cans.
short, stubby 8-ouncers.
Yeah.
So
That's
like
like-
to
that's like
get
the
the
version.
caffeine you needed, and it would 8 ounces at like, I think they're like 200 milligrams of caffeine per can.
Yeah.
So, you know, here you get 16-ounce cans at 200 milligrams per can.
Right.
There it was 8 ounces at 200 milligrams per can. We would fucking just 2 sips, 1 can gone, and crack another one open.
Yep.
I would probably drink out on patrols, like going through the fucking village, through the towns and shit.
Mhm.
I'd drink like 6 of them
What was
in a
your
like
favorite,
4-hour period.
What was your favorite flavor? Downrange.
Downrange would be the red, red
me,
can.
Me too.
I think it was a cherry.
It's the red, whatever the red is. Yeah, but yeah, grape
Yeah.
grape
It was-
grape was good, and the yellow one, the citrus one, they weren't bad.
Yes.
They weren't bad.
The citrus one tasted like over sweetened Mountain Dew.
A little bit, and well, I like the citrus one if I was like in my barracks or like the shoe and just kind of sipping, like watching like something on my laptop. That was a good like
When
sip,
I was
like
when I was on like the fob and shit where I could like go get a cup of ice
yeah.
and pour it over some ice to get it cold,
Yeah.
the citrus one was good.
I
The
agree.
citrus one tasted like ass fucking when it was
Hot. Yep.
120 degrees warm.
Agree. Also agree. Grape was good. Kind of it's grape, so like it's more like
It's grape. Like it's
it tastes like
yeah.
grape, and it was good. But I liked I think they call it Power. The red one was like Power.
Yeah.
And like that one was like that was my fucking shit, dude. Like that was my shit.
And like my favorite that's stateside, I gotta pull it up because I can't remember the exact name. They got a whole ass fucking website. Shit. So they got a new flavor called YOLO.
YOLO? What's that?
Pineapple.
Really?
So yes, it was Power. Power was the fucking cherry one.
Okay.
So you had that spot fucking on.
Yep. I remember
So
that.
it's the F bomb. The F bomb.
What was
which?
And what was grape called? What was grape called? What was the purple one called? Because I think the yellow one was like Citrus X.
G-Force.
What was it?
G-Force is so G-Force is the grape.
You're right. And then
The
Citrus
Stinger,
X.
the citrus is called Stinger Mo.
I don't remember that being on the can.
It might have been different at the time, but now it's been
rebranded.
Branded. But the F bomb, depending on the market, it either the can says F bomb on it or it actually says fuck bomb.
Nice.
Like there's cans that actually have fuck written on them. And the F bomb's a fruit punch.
Okay. Yeah, Rippets are like that's like the holy grail of like fucking goddamn energy drinks. To a service member that's been in the sandbox, like overseas. So
well, and that's kind of the other interesting thing. Like with energy drinks, a lot of them get fucking trialed on military bases before they make it to civilian market. I remember fucking trying Monster for the first time, and I was in the service.
Right.
And you couldn't find them in a gas station off post.
Yeah,
you could only get them in fucking the PX.
They hadn't hit yet.
Yeah. So I've talked about it on here before. The one that I really like here recently called Echelon, which is a veteran-owned energy drink company banned in Canada because in Canada a caffeinated beverage can't have over 200 milligrams of caffeine.
Right.
And Echelon has 300 milligrams of caffeine per can.
Right. Which I thought, which I found abjectly hilarious. By the way, I thought that was fucking funny.
That's pussy.
Which Echelon's exclusively in stores. It's only sold on military posts, so you can only get it in PX, the Naval Exchange, whatever fucking branch you're in, whatever your fucking post exchange is called, or you have to buy it through Amazon or directly through their website.
But that's kind of my new favorite because they use fucking like chili pepper extract and shit like that in the energy drink. So it kind of helps open up the pores so the caffeine gets into your fucking system faster.
Fuck yeah.
Gives you a nice little body tingle.
Fuck yeah, bro.
That's what I like to hear.
Probably going to make my heart explode one of these days.
One of these days. We're not worried about that. We're not, fuck it. Fuck it. You know? We'll worry about that fucking like tomorrow or some shit.
Yeah, that's true.
So the body is technically, hold on.
Yep.
My wife works in the medical field. The body is technically only supposed to be able to handle 400 milligrams of caffeine a day. And if you go back and watch my episode of Flag for Removal with Dylan Mason, we talked about caffeine intake. My daily caffeine intake is like 1,600 fucking milligrams. And my resting heart rate steadily stays at fucking 54. So, fuck body.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
What he said.
Digging it.
Fuck yeah, we're now here at the end of the show. I want to thank everybody for coming by and hanging out. It was a packed house. You guys are fantastic.
Yes.
Jesus Christ, Joe. I mean, you think that's bad? I mean, all our fucking Spanish grandmothers were drinking Café Bustelo all day, every day when the fucking blew up on Burger Line Avenue.
Everybody forgets.
That's part of my caffeine intake, John, is Café Bustelo.
Everybody,
the best of the best.
Everybody forgets like how fucking like comfy and lazy we have lived like the majority of our lives, like because we were born in like the 80s and the 90s. Okay, like our grandfathers and great-grandfathers and great-grandmothers and the great ones, like going even further back, they basically lived off goddamn like hard alcohol and motherfucking like gumption. Okay, like I don't want to hear this shit.
Cheers.
Thank you. I don't want to hear this shit about like, oh, you can only have 400 milligrams of this and you shouldn't do all of that and smoking's bad for you and bad. Yeah, no shit, motherfucker. We're all going to fucking die. Okay.
We're a military podcast, real quick. The other thing I constantly hear is more than fucking 400 milligrams of ibuprofen at a time can kill your fucking liver.
Jesus Christ.
I grab the fucking bottle, I dump them in my hand, I look at it, I'm like, that looks about right, and I fucking pop them in my mouth. I'm not dead yet. My liver still works, surprisingly. But that's more because of the alcohol intake, not the fucking ibuprofen.
It's because ibuprofen's fucking fake.
You know what, dude? Like, I think it's just, you know what?
We're gonna get in trouble for that one.
There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with moderation. Okay, there's nothing wrong with trying to take care of your health. You know, we have kids. We're not trying to like stroke the fuck out at like 45 or whatever the fuck. But whatever, if we do, fucking tough shit, right? I mean, shit happens. But like, we're not. But at the same time, it's like you still got to live your fucking life. I had fucking steak tonight for fucking dinner. Okay, I'm sorry. I like fucking steak. I'm eating a goddamn steak for dinner. Okay, I don't get a lot of like happy, I don't get like a lot of happy shit in my life very often. I want to eat a fucking steak once in a while. Is that fucking okay with everybody? You know what I'm saying? Shit.
I mean, fuck. That's like
Jesus
I found
Christ.
out I had one working kidney. My urologist told me to stop eating fucking pork and drinking. I told my urologist, go fuck yourself. You know who I haven't seen again since? That fucking guy.
Fuck him.
Well, on that note, guys, it's been a great show. I want to thank you guys for coming by. Lots of fun things happening throughout the week. Keep an eye out for that. Who's got the final thought this week?
Oh, whose turn is it? I don't know. I always forget this part. Who did it last time? John, you did it last time.
I did it 2 weeks in a row because I volunteered to take an extra week.
So is it my turn then?
Then it was you. Then it was John.
So is it your turn?
Technically, it would be mine. But if y'all want to battle it out, that's fine.
You're fine. Go ahead. You got it.
Keep the podcast going. I got to go to sleep soon.
I fucking work in the morning, D.
Is it almost 9 o'clock on the East Coast? It's almost 9 o'clock. Aw.
Fucking guy.
My vagina.
Don't be so upset that we're in the future.
You're only
okay?
jealous because you ain't got no vagina.
Motherfucker, I might not have any fucking vagina right now, but you know what I do have? All the time in the fucking world to do whatever the finger fuck I want. How about that?
Like,
how about that?
You got a whole extra fucking hour behind us.
I do. Oh, okay. Okay.
You could finger yourself in an hour, Jay.
It wouldn't take that long.
He knows exactly where his G spot is. It won't take him that long.
Yeah, yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
I give him about 3 minutes.
It's been a long day, guys. Fuck. I want to read some comic books and look at trash reality TV.
See the fucking the boys in the chat are fucking. They're asking for me. They're doing a curtain call. They're giving you guys a curtain call, and you guys are fucking crying about wanting to go to sleep. What the fuck, man? What the fuck? What happened?
Why don't you take the fucking final thought since you got so much to say?
I got kids.
It used to be about the
They're
music,
multiplying.
man. What happened to you, man? It used to be about the music, man.
Oh my god.
you used to.
Now he's really turning it up to 12 right now.
It's
like, oh, more cowbell.
No. Here, I got you. See, here, I already had it for you. It's like it used to be about
more cowbell.
Wait a minute.
It used to be about the music, man.
Wait a minute. The sponsorship is over. We're free agents right now. Hang on. It's not me. It's not me. Now you better do the final thought now, because we're about to get shut down in the next minute and a half because of that.
All right. No,
Alrighty, everybody.
All right.
We just went on a fucking tirade there for a second. Anyways,
that was like one of our first curtain calls. We had a curtain call. Yeah. Come on, you got to perform. Dancing.
Anyways, everybody. Before we get into the final thought, thanks to all of our fucking viewers out there, our concurrent listeners, week in and week out. It was a great 2025. Let's make it a better 2026. New year, same fuck boys. We got y'all. And on that note, we're finally through the fucking holiday season. Thank God.
Thank God. Yes.
It's going to take my bank account 12 months to recuperate.
I enjoy partying for 12 days straight, but outside of the 12-day party part of it, it's not my favorite time of year.
Not at all.
I enjoy it, but it's not my favorite time of year.
It's not my stomach's favorite time of year.
That fucking too. So we're going into, we're already, 5 days into the new year.
We are.
We have had plenty of time to reflect over the past week, even, of those we lost, those we love, those that are forever in our hearts. Me personally, New Year's Eve this year, for some reason, the holidays this year hit fucking harder. You can ask Jay and John the amount of times I texted or sent a message saying fucking bawling my eyes out for my parents, shit like that, because I don't know what it was about this year versus the last 10 plus years since I lost them that this year just fucking hit harder. It might have been the fact that my fucking kid moved in with me.
There was a year.
Let me ask you.
Not to interrupt. I was going to say not to interrupt. Like there was a year when I still lived in Pueblo West. Like after I got back from my third tour, don't know what it was that year, but on my best friend's birthday, I mean, dude had been gone almost 20 years at that point. And I found myself in my VFW, like crying my eyes out at a table by myself. Cause like, I just lost it for no reason that day. Like, and I get it, Joe. I get it.
Yeah. I want to ask Squillini, was it a milestone year? Like, was it a 5, 10, 15?
So this year was 11 years for dad and 8 years for mom.
Okay.
So not necessarily like a 5-year incremental milestone. But I think, for me, it was the people I surround myself with and the outpour and the love and the consideration and the care that I've made my circle over the last several years since meeting my wife. And then also me getting full custody of my daughter. This year, that was just a huge fucking thing.
That sounds like a pressure valve release. That sounds like a pressure valve release. Like you were.
Yeah, and I feel like that might be that's definitely plays some into why this was a more emotional holiday season than years past. And you know, I found myself at fucking midnight on the 1st, fucking in a fucking brewery, eating. Don't kill me for this. Fucking buffalo fried fucking cauliflower bites.
Were they good though?
They tasted like fucking buffalo chicken, like boneless buffalo chicken wings.
Why would I be mad at you for that? Like
because it was fucking vegan.
About all that, like food is food. Food is food.
And drinking a fucking a beer that's 10% ABV while ringing in the fucking new year, and I'm fucking bawling my fucking eyes out. Just everything kind of fucking just slammed.
It happens.
And my whole point behind this is don't be ashamed to let that happen. We've all lost. We all are hurting in some way, shape, or form. When it comes down to it, however, if you're hurting to that point where you don't have a strong circle, there's resources out there for you. Whether it's reaching out to a friend, a family, an old acquaintance that you used to be really close with, or contacting the National Suicide Hotline via text or call at 988 or dialing 1-800-273-8255. That's 1-800-273-TALK, where they have licensed specialists ready to pick up and listen to you 24/7. They don't even need to. Sometimes if you don't need them to talk and you just need to vent, they're there to be an ear. If you need resources because you feel like just talking it out isn't going to be enough, they can provide you with local resources to the area you're in. But I want everybody to remember, every day that you wake up is a blessing and a special day. Never let that day be your last because of your own choices. Reach out for help. Reach out to somebody. Reach out to one of us 3 fucktards. We're here too. We've got your back, just like y'all have our back week in and week out with our episodes, week in and week out with, just showing the love and support to us. And we'll see all of y'all in what's the fucking time frame since we didn't
actually go? We are so.
It's one.
So I didn't get a chance to drop the news on you guys yet, but assuming there's no issues with you two, next week is going to be another Monday Night Live.
You did ask us.
I'm going back to Colorado this weekend, so I'll be back. Instead of like fucking around and doing it from like a rando place, like I'll just get home on Monday.
Hey, that just means I get to stay up late Saturday and play video games. So.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Whatever will you do, John? Whatever will you do?
Exactly. Instead of having to be in bed at a certain time, I can actually sit up and fucking play video games with my damn self.
Yeah, because we're in the East Coast, because we're in the future, and literally,
I might just actually buy Arc Raiders so me and you can play Arc Raiders together Saturday night, John.
I'm saying we'll play some Arc Raiders.
As long as you guys don't piss off the president, because clearly nobody is safe.
Oh, what's he want? What's he want with the little podcaster like me?
I don't know, but if he wants you, you're gonna get got.
Yeah, you're right. Guys with NVGs will show up in your house in the middle of the fucking night and take you and your wife.
Not just you. See them first.
And your wife.
You guys have a good night. We will see you next Monday.
Hooah.